Yo, Wagwan, hope you are having a great day today, evening, whatever time you're watching this video. If you don't know who I am, I'm Jay Cartere from growonyoutube.com, teaching you how to be better at YouTube marketing, online business, and music. And in this video, I want to talk about something that's really important that's going to basically stop you from dealing with a bunch of stress that you're going to deal with if you don't listen to what I'm talking about in this video and you don't listen to the principles that I'm going to try and share with you and try and get you to adopt, especially if you're doing anything in the public eye. So you're doing something that you're trying to get an audience for, you're trying to put it out on the internet, you're trying to get people to see it, then you need to be doing this. Otherwise, you're going to live a very stressful life. And before we get into the big point that I want to share, I want to quickly go over a question that I got from a gentleman on, I think it was a comment in my comment section on one of my videos, obviously. It was from a gentleman called Raw Talents. And Raw Talents basically was talking about an interaction that he was having with one of his subscribers. And he asked me, basically the subscriber was a dumbass. Let's just be real. Let's keep it real here. No sugarcoating anything like that. The subscriber, I don't even know if it was a subscriber. Let's just say viewer. The viewer that he was talking about was a dumbass, innit? Like they weren't understanding what he was trying to teach in the video. It was very hard for them to grasp it. But he took the time out of his day to reply to these comments and try and help this person. And then what happened from that is this person started to come at him with a bit of an attitude. Now, I'm paraphrasing what this gentleman has told me. Like, I didn't go and check out the actual altercation or whatnot, so don't quote me as the evidence of this happening, but it's not that deep, and it's just a story that I'm trying to tell you to kind of illustrate what we're going to be talking about a little bit deeper in the video. So the guy started getting rude to him, and Raw Talents just gave him a bit of rudeness back in it. And Raw Talents must have left a comment asking me if this is okay, if it's okay for him as a creator to basically give the same energy that a rude viewer is giving to him. And I said, yeah, damn. Of course it is okay. Of course it is. And I told him to go watch my video on, how to deal with trolls and haters, because if you do that and you consistently do that, you'll just lead more people to being trolls and haters. So I get it, yeah? Because if someone's being rude on the internet, bruv, give them as much as they're giving you. Like, you do not need to be taking the high road. You do not need to be the better person or anything like that. Don't let anyone come into your comment section and be like, yo, you're a YouTuber, bruv. You gotta be the nice guy. No, you are a person, yeah? At the end of the day, we're all human. And if someone tries to come up in your space and disrespect you, you could disrespect them straight back. And honestly, they deserve that, because they need to understand that they can't just go around disrespecting people and getting no consequences. This is why I believe there should be something invented where, if you say something wild online, you should have to submit your address and have to agree to getting into a fight to defend whatever the fuck you're saying. Because most people, they'd be a lot more polite if they knew that if the stuff that they're saying has the consequences of them getting punched up, innit? So I really believe in that. But honestly, that's not what's going on now, innit? So besides the point, if you want to know more about how to deal with haters and that sort of stuff, go watch my full video that goes into that. I don't know if this is I don't know what's going to happen when I flip this video around. So maybe I'm pointing the right way, maybe I'm not. So first of all, I think that if someone's giving you negative energy, you can give it back to them. But the big thing I want you to take away from this, yeah, is just focus on the people that like you. Like, that is so important, because the thing is, yeah, if you get like 100 comments and 99 of those comments are super positive from people who like you, who say thank you for making this video, I love your content, this content helped me out a lot, blah blah blah, all that sort of great stuff, and then you get one comment from someone who's like, this was terrible, man, stop making videos. most of us, we're gonna focus on that one comment. All the other comments, like they're gonna slide past in our day. We're gonna be like, oh great, thank you, like them, blah blah blah, reply to them, being like, yo, you're welcome, all that sort of stuff. But then when we see that one negative one, that's the one that sticks with us throughout the day. And you need to come away from that. You need to stop doing that because it is so unhealthy for you. It's so unhealthy for you because practically it's stupid. That's one person out of, this 100 people that are giving you all this positivity, and you're focusing on this one person who doesn't deserve your time. And you don't need to please people who don't like you. And I think this is something that you need to understand. You have no responsibility to please people who dislike you. That is not smart. It's not smart to be chasing the people who don't like you and trying to get them to like you. It's much smarter for you to just double down on the people who already like you and already enjoy what you're doing and make content for them. And just do stuff for yourself. Do what you believe in, what you like, and there will be an audience of people who will be drawn to that as well. Doesn't matter how you approach things, how you present things, how you do what you're doing. If you do it in a way that's authentic to you, that you enjoy, there will be other people who like it as well. So don't try and, water down your message. Don't try and do anything to please that 1% of people who are just hating on you, because there's always going to be haters. 100% there'll always be haters. If you reach a big enough audience, you'll have people that dislike you. That is just the way it is. You cannot please everyone. And if you try to please those people who dislike you, you may find yourself coming off track of, what you're trying to do and moving in a direction that you don't really want to be in. And you'll find yourself just sitting around thinking about stuff that you don't really need to think about. Like if this dude is saying, this is terrible, or blah blah blah, saying some negative thing, you don't really need to worry about that. This is one dude on the internet. What's he gonna do? Like his opinion matters so little. And I think we're inundated with people's opinions these days, and I don't know how much you know this, but most people's opinions don't matter. Like, that's the harsh truth. And your opinion definitely, your opinion doesn't matter as much as you think it does. And people online, they think that their opinion is the be-all and end-all of things, because they're assuming that everyone else thinks like them, which is just a cognitive dissonance that most people have. They think that everyone thinks like them, which once you realize that's not the case, you start getting a whole lot less offended by the stuff that you see online, and you just stop caring about what other people are doing. But most people, they believe that, everyone else needs to think like them. Everyone else is going to act like them and react like them and all that sort of stuff. So when they see you doing something that doesn't align with what they want you to do, they feel like, their opinion's so important, they need to tell you so that you can come back on track to what they want you to do. But then you're working for them. And do you want to work for, these random people online? No. Why would you want to do that? Like, that's not why you got into this. That's not why you're pursuing something to bring you financial freedom and doing something you love for a living. Because, if you wanted to just be told by some random guy what to do, why not go get a job and be told by a random guy in that situation? And then that random guy is actually putting money in your pockets. If someone is sharing an opinion and they're not putting money in your pockets, their opinion is irrelevant. 100%. I don't care. Unless they have experience, they have results, you respect them as a person. So, they've put out a bunch of... Let's say Philip DeFranco commented on one of my videos, or Roberto Blake commented on one of my videos. I would respect their opinions. I would respect what they're saying. But then again, they may not have the context to understand what I'm doing in this particular video. They might not have the 7 videos build up to that to understand what's going on. So you've always got to remember that context is king. And so many people lack context because they just can't be bothered to invest the time into learning what's going on. And people are just so quick to jump on the keyboard and let their opinions out and let their thoughts out because they think that their thoughts are so important, and they want other people to hear their thoughts and stuff, generally because they're coming from a place of insecurity and sadness. But you need to realize that context is so important. Like, the only person who understands what you're doing, why you're doing, and the mission behind what you're doing is you. Like, that's the only person who can judge you at the end of the day. So if you look in the mirror and you're like, wow, I'm doing some great stuff, then it doesn't matter what next man's saying online. You need to understand that. It really doesn't matter what next man's saying online, because he cannot judge you, because he doesn't know you the way you know you. Only you know if you're doing some bullshit, cuz. Only you know. And if you do some bullshit, come off that, change that, do something where you can look in the mirror and be proud of yourself. And if you're looking in the mirror and you're feeling like, I'm a terrible person, then you got some shit to change. Then maybe those comments are things that are criticisms that you might need to work on. But honestly, it's much better to just listen to the people who like you, who have suggestions that can help you. Because those people are coming from a good place. There's a lot of people who just want to be negative for the sake of being negative, or they just want to share their opinion for the sake of sharing their opinion. And those people should just be disregarded. It's not worth your time. Focus on the people that like you. Focus on building that tribe. Focus on concentrating on those people. And I find myself not doing this sometimes. I find myself seeing a stupid comment from someone and thinking like, why is this person so stupid? And then making a post talking about these types of stupid people, like defending myself against this sort of stupidity and trying to explain stuff. But then I realized those people don't matter. Like, they're not the people who are leaving comments like that and being, negative towards you. They're not going to take in your long post about why they're wrong and be like, I'm wrong. Like, I should have known better. That's not going to happen, bro. It's not going to happen. Trust me. Not going to fucking happen. 99 times out of 100, it's not going to happen. Don't even waste your time trying to do it. Don't waste your time trying to convince anyone of anything or trying to get anyone persuaded to be on your side. It's not worth it. Just focus on the people who are already there, who are already championing your thing and trying to support you, because those are the people who actually matter. And if you focus on those people and you just keep on doing what you're doing, you'll keep on building that community and you'll continue to bring more people like that around you. You really do not want to try and persuade people to like you and then build an audience of people who have been persuaded to like you over time. That's dead. That's dead, because at any point in time, they might just go away and be super fickle, innit? It's much smarter to focus on doing what you want to do, something you feel comfortable with, something that you enjoy, doing it in a way that you enjoy it, the way that you like it, and other people find that and be like, yo, I like this guy. And other people will be like, nah, I don't like this guy. And they'll leave, and you have to deal with them. Why you got to deal with people who don't like you? It's not smart. Even if they leave a negative comment, just get rid of them. You never have to hear from them again. You don't need those people around you. Like, they're not going to do anything for you. So focus on the people that are already showing you love. It's so important. Don't be making long posts talking about people who aren't showing you love and all that sort of stuff. Don't sit around moaning and be like, there's bare haters, blah, blah, blah. Focus on the people who actually love you, who are actually putting, commenting in your comment section, supporting your videos, asking you questions, all this sort of stuff. These are the people who actually matter. And this is what I'm doing. This is what I have realized. I realized it ages ago, but this is what I'm focusing on now. Like, I'm not giving any energy, any attention to anyone who's not part of the tribe, who's not on this thing that I'm trying to create, not in this community, trying to better themselves, trying to, first of all, being smart enough to try and get context on things and watch my videos instead of asking me questions that are already in my videos, I've already answered in my videos and stuff like that. But they have an intense desire to improve themselves, to do better, to create a life that they love, and they're willing to do the work for it. They're willing to learn. Those are the types of people that I care about, not the types of people who already think that they know everything, who come from a place of like, yeah, I know this, what have you got to teach me, and all that sort of stuff. Like, those types of people, I can't help them, innit? I can't help them because I don't care to help them and I don't want to help them. I ain't got the time for that. We ain't doing that. And I hope that you learn a lot from this video and you do the same, and you focus on the people who are actually showing you support and actually like you, because you will see a very big difference. And every time you see a negative comment, like a super negative comment, not just someone being a bit negative or like they don't like something, like that's a different case, but someone like being a troll or being a hater or being rude, get rid of them. Just get rid of them. Don't give them any time of your day, because they're not worth it. They're not worth it. They're just a cockroach. They're a cockroach on the internet, yeah? They are not worth it. Trust me. Focus on the people who are actively out here trying to support you and who actually like your thing, and don't try and please anyone who's not in that circle, basically. So I hope this helped you out. I hope it gave you a mindset shift so that you're not wasting your time with all that negativity and you're only focusing on the positive people who are out here really riding for you, because those are the people who really matter. If you're building a community, you want to focus on the people who are like your highest supporters who like what you do, and you want to focus on doing something that you love to do. Because when you try and please everyone, you start doing things that maybe you don't really want to do, that you think is going to get you more views, or you think is going to build your channel and all this sort of stuff, and build your community and build your fan base. But then you've got a fan base of people who want you to do stuff that you don't really want to do, and now you're doing something you don't really want to do for a living. And then what was the point? What was the point, cuz? What was the whole point of this thing? You want to do something that you enjoy. You want to live a life where you're able to do what you love and other people love what you do. That is the goal. And if you want to achieve that goal, you got to focus on doing what you love, and you got to focus on serving the people who love what you do. That's my piece. If you want to learn about the 5 most important steps to YouTube success, my free courses are linked in the description, or go to growonyoutube.com/free course. These are the 5 steps that I took to go full-time on YouTube and be able to achieve financial freedom and do whatever the hell I want for a living. Today I'm going to be mixing down a lot of beats because we've got to make this music money, which is, you know, I'm planning on next year's bag. We're doing that. But once you sign up to that course, you'll also be added to my daily email list, where I'm sharing gems, sharing stories, sharing experiences, giving you the information that helps you get closer to reaching your goals. So I would sign up if I was you, innit? Link in the description. I'll see you in the next video, where you'll learn more about YouTube marketing, online business, and music. I don't know if I do that outro at the end of these videos, you know? Because I guess these are just... I'm just talking about whatever the fuck I want, innit? But I guess it does relate to YouTube marketing, online business, and music in these videos, because that's the type of stuff that I cover. But, you know, no more waffling. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.